The appropriate reason for the failure of the amalgam restoration shown in the figures are. So if you see the first figure here, so you will be able to appreciate, yes, here you will be seeing these are the enamel rods, and these enamel rods are incomplete. That means these are unsupported. So these are unsupported by the dentine, and that's why these enamel rod will be chipping off, and that will be causing the micro leakage at this margin, and that will be reason for the failure of the amalgam restoration, because this particular area will start food lodgement and later there will be development of the secondary caries. Now if you see the second figure here, you will be able to appreciate that the enamel rods are well supported here. You can see the dentine here, but yes, you do not have a proper angle here with the margin of the restoration, and that's why you will be seeing the fracture of the restoration. Okay, so that will lead to failure again, and again there will be micro leakage, or we can say again there will be space for the food lodgement, and that can lead to secondary caries. So yes, there is restoration failure in both, but in the first there will be failure due to weak enamel margins, unsupported enamel rods, but in second case there will be failure of the restoration due to the improper angle or improper marginal angle of the restoration with the tooth, right? And that leads to the failure of this particular restoration. So yes, the first option here is going to be failure caused by weak enamel margin, and the second option here is going to be caused by weak amalgam margin. So answer 1 is going to be your correct option. So we'll quickly walk through the explanation here. So one thing we should understand, we have to create 90-degree facial and lingual proximal margins using a number 245 per. Now this particular 90-degree facial and lingual proximal margin can be given by giving, yes, by significantly overextending the conservative preparation also. Even if you have to overextend it, but again you have to give a proper 90-degree angle with the margin of the restoration and the margin of the tooth, right? The weakened enamel along the gingival wall is removed by using the enamel hatchet in scraping motion. So if I just give you the better idea here, so you will be able to understand that yes, there has to be well supported the enamel rod, and at the same time you have to extend it a little more so that you can create a 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle at the margin of the tooth and your restoration. That will be giving a better adaptation as well as better strength to the restoration, and that will avoid the failure. So if you go back to the question, we have already discussed, option 1 is going to be the correct answer here.